everybody in Atlanta and everybody knows me. You're not going to talk to him like that. But I am. And what are you going to do to us? And what are you going to do? You're not going to talk to him. Don't play with me. What are you going to do with him? Go ahead, play with me with him. Very moments, right? I know it was no. I know that it was no touching. I know that it was no kissing. Same thing I said about the other chick. Oh, he be at my bar. The world keep looking for a reason to break my family up.
In the name of a Tyler Perry plot twist, what is going on here between Yandy, Mendeecees, and, wait for it, Tamar Braxton? Yandy and Mendeecees already got enough drama to fill a whole season of love and hip-hop. But now the street's buzzing that Tamar got caught up in this mess too. The whispers are loud and the tea is spilling hotter than ever. Word on the curb is that somebody close to Tamar came forward and allegedly confirmed she was linked with Mendeecees behind the scenes. And guess what? Yandy herself has reportedly stepped right into the middle of it. Instead of walking away or letting the rumors fade, folks say she's doing what she always does, standing by her man and clapping back at the allegations like nothing can shake her throne. But here's where it gets extra wild. People close to the situation are claiming Yandy has been getting real bold, allegedly warning that she'll handle it if the whispers don't stop. Oh, the shade is heavy and the tension is thicker than molasses. Let's rewind for a second. Yandy and Mendeecees' story goes all the way back to 2006, when their love first started cooking. They made it official in 2015 with a wedding that had fans cheering, and they shared 2 kids together, Omir and Skylar. On top of that, Mendeecees has 2 other children from past relationships, making their blended family a big part of their storyline.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Enough is enough! I am sick of it! Let it be one family that sticks together! Let it be one couple that makes it! Put some respect on my name and on the Harris name! You gotta stop it! Stop playing with me! And I'm not gonna say it again!
But here's the kicker. This isn't the first time cheating talk has followed them around. Their relationship has survived plenty of storms. But the past few months, the scandals have been hitting back to back like dominoes. Honestly, if you want proof that Yandy and Mendeecees' marriage ain't always picture perfect, you don't need to look far. Just check their own confessions on love and hip-hop. Mendeecees himself once admitted on camera that he thinks about divorce on the daily, even going as far as saying their marriage sometimes feels like a straight-up business deal instead of a love story. That's not some random rumor. That's his own words caught in 4K for the world to hear. And Yandy? She didn't exactly stay silent either. She confessed that she once had an emotional connection with somebody outside of her marriage. She didn't call it cheating, but still, an emotional bond strong enough that she and Mendeecees had to sit down and face it head on? That's not a light admission at all. That's a serious crack in the foundation of their so-called unshakable union. Now here's where it gets messy. The recent talk is all about Mendeecees allegedly cozying up to none other than Tamar Braxton. Yes, Tamar, the powerhouse voice, reality show queen, and no stranger to controversy herself.
It's like this high school game we playing with each other. You do something to me, I do something to you, right? When they start to see signs like the ring coming off or we not following each other, they try to put this puzzle together and create their own narrative.
So what?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So
But
what?
listen, we hurting each other.
And the timing of all this couldn't be wilder. Tamar recently revealed she survived a terrifying accident, waking up in a pool of blood, left with a fractured nose, missing teeth, and struggling with mobility issues. She's even said she's too weak to speak comfortably right now. That's a life-changing experience. And she's asking for prayers while focusing on her healing journey. But here's the part that's got everybody side-eyeing. Just before this scary accident, Tamar was allegedly spotted at V12 Lounge in Atlanta. And guess who insiders claim she was seen getting way too close to? None other than men. Eyewitnesses are out here swearing up and down that the vibes between them didn't look like just friends energy at all. Allegedly, Tamar didn't just leave the lounge with Mendeecees that night. She supposedly invited him and a couple of her friends back to her place around 1 a.m. Now here's the twist. On one side, Tamar is in recovery mode from a life-threatening ordeal, asking her fans to lift her up with love and prayers. But on the other side, Mendeecees is already neck-deep in allegations about stepping outside of his marriage with Yandy. Put those two situations together, and you can see why the streets won't stop buzzing. The question flying around now is wild. Is Tamar the mysterious woman tangled in Mendeecees' saga, or are fans just connecting dots off late-night sightings? Let's be real though, how often do dots just happen to connect themselves like this? Insiders swear Mendeecees didn't just pop up in Tamar's nightlife circle randomly.
House is going to come down. It's going to be me or Mendeecees that are taking it down brick by brick. That's it. Nobody else can do it.
Word is, he's actually been tapped to star as the leading man in her upcoming visual project. If that's true, then maybe their late-night link-up was business-related after all. But hold up. Business meetings don't normally end with an after-party invite back home at 1 o'clock in the morning, do they? And that's exactly why speculation is running wild. People are asking if there's more to this connection than just cameras and contracts. Some even pushing the drama further, claiming maybe Tamar's accident wasn't just bad luck, with whispers floating about energy catching up or ancestors sending a warning. Whether you buy into that or not, the timing of everything feels way too messy to ignore. Tamar and Mendeecees haven't confirmed this alleged collab themselves, which only makes fans go crazier with theories. Was it really just business? Or was something extra brewing behind those late-night link-ups? Honey, nothing has been made official, but with the track record both Yandy and Mendeecees have had lately, people are side-eyeing hard.
Beyond crushed. This was the closest thing I've ever had to a brother.
It is back to back to back posts. What was that final argument about?
Nothing. I'm telling you. A small disagreement we had was about Mendeecees. I just felt like, he was too involved with the things that were happening, and I just said I need some space.
And let's be real, when both halves of a marriage are wrapped up in back-to-back cheating scandals, nobody's buying the innocent coincidence story anymore. And just when you thought things couldn't get any messier, Yandy's own circle added fuel to the fire. Literally a couple of days ago, her former best friend and longtime hairstylist Brian Jameson hopped on Instagram and went all the way off. He straight up accused Yandy of using a London trip as a cover to step out on Mendeecees. He claimed she was living a double life, and the allegation hit so hard that even Yandy herself admitted it crushed her to see someone she once trusted air her out like that. But Brian didn't back down, not even a little bit. He doubled down, saying Yandy was involved with a fitness trainer while overseas. And when fans tried to drag him for clout chasing, he stood his ground, swearing he only spoke out because Yandy had messed up his own romantic life. See, Brian alleged that Yandy booked a hotel in his name, so his ex believed he was the one cheating. And according to him, Yandy never stepped in to clear the air, leaving him to deal with the fallout. In his eyes, exposing her was straight up revenge. And to make things even wilder, the man at the center of the storm, the trainer himself, a dude named Michael, jumped on his Instagram stories to address it. He wrote out a response out of respect for everyone involved. But the way he danced around the accusations only left folks with more questions than answers.
Something, Yandy ain't exciting him no more. Let me tell you something, Mendeecees is cheating on Yandy, loving hip-hop Atlanta. Are you getting this? Are you following me? The AA show is reporting live, loud, and proud, honey.
Michael finally broke his silence. And baby, when he spoke, he shook the table. He admitted point blank, yes, I was involved with Yandy Smith. And it wasn't just a one-time situation. It happened over a period of time. That's not just tea, that's a whole confession. He made it clear he wasn't here to argue, defend, or point fingers. Instead, he said he takes responsibility for his part but won't be speaking on it anymore. Respectfully, he wrapped it up with, "Let's all move on. Girl, easier said than done, because once the receipts start flying, the internet doesn't just move on." Meanwhile, Mendeecees has been out here fighting off his own storm of allegations, one after another, like clockwork. When it comes to cheating chatter, Yandy's name has popped up here and there, but compared to Mendeecees, her scandals look like a drizzle, and his are a whole thunderstorm. Yandy's got that emotional connection story she admitted on Love and Hip Hop, and now this trainer situation. But Mendeecees? He's got a history of DM leaks, suspicious late-night sightings, women popping up with stories, and even his own castmates tossing shade.
Right? And not only we hurting each other, we're hurting these kids.
Mendeecees feels like there is truth to what my friend is saying.
Have you ever had a physical or emotional affair on your husband?
I've definitely had an emotional connection with someone outside of my husband, and we had to deal with it.
Take Sierra Gates, for example. She had fans side-eyeing heavy when she hopped on video and started fueling the fire. Sierra hinted that Mendeecees was sneaking around with a married woman, and she didn't stop there. She claimed she actually saw them together multiple times and even hinted she had pictures tucked away. She said she usually minds the business that pays her, but this time she couldn't resist letting the world know what she saw. The woman Sierra dropped into the mix? Allegedly a married woman named Angie. Sierra claimed she saw Mendeecees and Angie at more than one spot together, moving in ways that didn't look innocent at all. And when Shade Room pressed her for details, Sierra said she had already spoken to Yandy directly about what she knew. She didn't retract her claims, didn't apologize, and didn't even drop Angie's name again. But she made sure the world understood she wasn't backing down either. Sierra brushed it off with a line about how this reminded her why she prefers to focus on her family, husband, and her own lane. Sierra eventually tried to smooth things over, saying she's been focusing on her upcoming ventures and doesn't want negativity dragging her down anymore. She admitted that posting that video and letting her emotions run wild wasn't the best reflection of the woman she's worked so hard to become.
Try again, mother. It's been a hot topic about Mendeecees and I for some time now, and I'm sick of it. This is not a marriage for your clickbait. This is not a marriage that you can tear down simply because you thought you had me caught in a DM, or you thought him had him caught in a DM. So next time you think that you're gonna turn my household up and down, think again.
Looking back, she said she regrets letting the drama pull her out of character. But by then, the internet had already run with the story, and her words only added another layer of fuel to the fire. And Sierra wasn't the only one stirring the pot. Alexis Skye and one of her friends jumped on Instagram Live and dropped their own bombshell, claiming that Mendeecees had been cheating on Yandy ever since they moved to Atlanta. According to Alexis, Yandy just wasn't exciting him anymore, and she even issued a bold warning to Yandy herself. Keep your man on lockdown, because he's out here sleeping around with everything else. That line had fans gasping, and whether it was true or not, the damage was instant. Then, Tasha K, never one to stay quiet during a scandal, reignited the drama by claiming she had actual audio proof of Mendeecees stepping out. She hinted at alleged voice notes and flirty exchanges that could put him on blast if they ever surfaced. Add to that Jessica White, who came forward with another shocking claim that Mendeecees allegedly tried to shoot his shot at her niece. She even told the story like, "Well, I was talking to my niece the other day," and from there, the gossip caught wildfire all over again.
I was talking to my niece the other day. And
Oh my gosh, why do you look like you want to cry? What is wrong?
my niece told me that she was at a club and Mendeecees tried to holler at her.
When?
A couple months ago. I know he found her on Instagram and I had her send me the snapshots.
This is DM? Tell me the name, because I'm in his DM.
Robin.
Here's the kicker, though. Through every single scandal, Yandy has stood tall, defending her man like clockwork. No matter how wild the allegation, she always flips it around and protects him publicly. When Jessica White claimed Mendeecees was hitting on her niece, Yandy didn't even pause. She immediately shut it down, saying those DMS weren't coming from her husband at all. It was Yandy herself who claimed responsibility for those DMs, saying she sent them, not Mendeecees. That's how far she'll go to protect her man. She'll take the blame, brush off accusations, and make sure the spotlight never lingers on him too long. She even told folks that the whole world is trying to tear down her happy marriage. That's loyalty on another level, but to a lot of fans, it looks more like she's shielding him at all costs. And now, allegedly, she's pulling the same move with this Tamar drama. Insiders claim Yandy feels Tamar is way out of line, not just because Tamar is a star in her own right, but because she allegedly knew Mendeecees was already swimming in controversy. Word is Yandy has been venting to close friends, saying if these rumors turn out to be true, Tamar crossed a line she can't come back from. That's how personal it's gotten. Some even claim Yandy has hinted she's ready to check Tamar directly for daring to get too close to her man. And listen, this wouldn't even be the first time Yandy's been ready to go toe-to-toe with another woman over Mendeecees. Remember Jasmine Blue? She accused Mendeecees of cheating on Yandy and went public saying the woman in question was too scared to step forward. That's when Jasmine's friend, Erica Racine, jumped in and also claimed Yandy was turning a blind eye to her husband's antics.
She hit my face and I'll beat your ass. Don't ever get my face again, bitch. Take your ass to this side.
The drama boiled over into a heated confrontation, with Yandy and Mendeecees facing off against Jasmine and Erica outside. Erica even put Yandy on blast directly, accusing her of standing by while Mendeecees did his dirt. And when things got heated, Mendeecees himself tried to shut Erica down, snapping, "Why are you talking?" But Erica wasn't scared of him at all. She shot his words right back and clapped, "First of all, you messed with everybody in the whole of Atlanta, and everybody knows it." Whew, that line hit like a bomb. The crowd around them was shook, and you could feel the tension jump 10 levels in seconds. That's when Yandy stepped in, putting herself right between Erica and her husband like a human shield. She wasn't about to let anyone come at Mendeecees unchecked. She snapped back at Erica, "You not gonna talk to him like that?" But Erica wasn't backing down either. She fired right back. "But I am! And what are you gonna do?" Voices got louder, people yelling, the back and forth spilling into pure chaos. And then came the moment everybody was buzzing about later. Erica claimed that Yandy actually swung on her during the clash, saying she got hit in the face in all that madness. Now here's the twist. Just days later, Yandy jumped into an interview to cool everything down. She told the cameras that the situation with Erica and Jasmine was already behind her. According to Yandy, she wasn't about to let rumors or messy confrontations shake her marriage. She said her focus was on her family and keeping her union solid, no matter what outsiders had to say. But fans, they weren't buying it. Many felt like she was just sweeping dirt under the rug to keep up appearances. And honestly, after everything we've seen with Tamar now being dragged into the mix, folks are asking if Yandy really believes her own words, or if she's just saying whatever helps her sleep at night. Now here's where things come full circle. Because with Tamar's name now tangled in the drama, fans can't help but bring up Yandy's past run-ins with women who got too close to Mendeecees. If Yandy was willing to step outside and face off with Erica Racine and Jasmine Blue over rumors, what makes anyone think she wouldn't do the same with Tamar Braxton? The internet is already buzzing with predictions, saying Yandy is the type who will always protect her marriage in public, even if it means clashing with another big star. And let's be real, Tamar ain't just anybody. She's a Grammy-nominated singer, a reality TV veteran, and a woman with a fan base that rides for her heavy. The thought of Tamar and Yandy in a heated showdown has fans losing their minds. Two strong personalities, two big names, and one man in the middle. That's reality TV gold right there, and the streets know it. Insiders are whispering that Yandy has already been venting privately, telling friends she feels Tamar crossed the line by even entertaining Mendeecees while he was under fire. Some even claim Yandy believes Tamar should have stayed far away, especially knowing the family drama already boiling over. Meanwhile, Tamar's silence is only adding to the suspense. She hasn't denied, confirmed, or clapped back, and that silence is leaving space for fans to assume the worst. Now, fans are split down the middle. Some say Tamar is unfairly being dragged into Mendeecees' messy track record, while others believe she knew exactly what she was walking into. Honey, at the end of the day, whether Tamar is really teaming up with Mendeecees on a visual project or whether there's something much deeper simmering behind the scenes, one thing's for sure. Her name is officially caught up in one of the wildest storylines circling reality TV right now. The streets are buzzing, the fans are divided, and every new whisper just adds more fuel to this messy fire. But here's the big question. Did Tamar step straight into dangerous territory by even entertaining this link with Mendeecees? Or is she about to flip all this chaos into exactly what she knows best? More publicity, more headlines, and maybe even her next big project? Let's not forget, Tamar has always had a way of turning the tables, and she knows how to make scandal work in her favor when the spotlight gets too hot. Yandy's not backing down. Mendeecees stays at the center of the storm. And Tamar, she's holding her silence like a pro. That silence could mean she's planning her next move, or just letting the internet do her work for her. Either way, this triangle is already one for the books, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. So now I gotta ask, what do you think? Is Tamar really just caught in the crossfire? Or is she playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and stay tuned to see what's on our radar next.